Hi, I'm Nic Natarella with AdWise Creative. Is DaVinci Resolve good for YouTube videos? Yeah. Let's answer that really emphatically. Yeah. But most people have their doubts for two reasons. Is it too complicated because it's a feature film editor, or is it too simple because it's free? Yes. I say you can get Hollywood caliber editing for free. Let's dive in. By the time we're done with this video, you're going to have a basic idea and concept of video editing, and you'll be able to get started very quickly. You'll see various techniques on how to take that big content and turn it into smaller promotional content too. And I'll give you my biggest trick to speed up your editing of any project. It's going to save you so much time and effort. So let's get started. Now, just as kind of a basis, I'm going to assume that you know a little bit about video editing software in general. It can be something as simple as the software on your phone, or maybe you use another program. But basically, you know about bringing elements into the media pool. You've got some preview windows to watch what your editing is doing to the actual video itself. And the biggest chunk that you'll be using in any video editing software is the timeline, and how to make sure that everything is lined up, whether it be audio, sound effects, video, extraneous stuff, lower thirds, whatever it happens to be. Let's just start that we've already got that under our belts, right? So basically, all programs will pretty much have the same procedures and processes. They may have them under different menus, maybe they call them different things in the menu, but pretty much the same operations of cutting and moving and all that kind of stuff. That'll all be, every program will do it. It's just what do they call it and where do they hide it. But making your shift either to or from DaVinci Resolve is going to be very easy because the concepts are all the same. The application may be different. Now, to turn your big finished products into smaller promotional chunks, it's actually a very, very easy process, and you can set yourself up for all kinds of different formats. All the social media sites have similar specs. Some of them have different ones. Sometimes they're square, sometimes they're horizontal, sometimes they're vertical. The numbers might be different, maybe the bit rates or save rates or something like that. The deep down numbers might be different, but to make it really easy for yourself, what you can do is set up different timelines to those specs. For example, make an Instagram timeline, make a YouTube timeline, make a TikTok timeline. These timelines will have the characteristics of the different platforms. So all of that behind the scenes number stuff will already be preset. And all you have to do is now get your video to match it. You might need to fudge a little something. Maybe the focus is, I mean, face it, if you make a 16:9 video and now it needs to be a 1:1 square, you're going to lose some information. Something's going to have to be cropped. Something's going to have to be lost. But something also needs to come into focus as well. So you might have to move some stuff around. But there'll be no guessing as to what you need for Instagram, TikTok, Facebook Reels. Any of those things are already preset. You know what you're shooting for, just make the slight adjustments. So what I've done, let's back up to the initial step. I've created my first video. The video's 8, 10, 12, 20 minutes long, however long it's going to be. And now you want to take, say, this 30-second chunk and make it an Instagram something. Well, now what you're going to do is you're going to call up another timeline, call up your Instagram timeline, and there's a way to save that, set those presets, and save it in DaVinci Resolve, so all you can do is just call it up whenever you want, make it another timeline, copy your final project, or just copy the section that you need, switch timelines to the Instagram timeline, click paste. There you go. You're 99% of the way done. And like I said just a moment ago, you might need to move something side to side or up and down, zoom in, zoom out, something like that. Just make sure that those new Instagram dimensions are showing what you want to show that you had in your original timeline. Make that little fudge factor, move it around, and you should be good to go, and your Instagram is ready for you right off the bat. There's very little adjustments that need to be made, and you certainly saved yourself all that time editing it from scratch. And like I said, you take those Instagram timelines, you save those specs, and you use it over and over and over anytime you need it. And if you want another section, Just call up another Instagram timeline, move over in your original, copy that, paste it in the new Instagram timeline, render it down, you're good to go. You've now made 2 of them and you didn't do any extra editing whatsoever. I have a lot of fun with the video editing and the audio editing. Those are my playgrounds. I just have fun. I like to burn off steam by doing my editing. I'm going to be covering a lot of this stuff when it comes to video editing and audio editing. If you like this type of thing and it gets you past the hump or something, be sure to subscribe, because I'm going to be coming out with more of these in the future, showing you some tricks, some tips, some shortcuts, stuff like that, and you don't want to miss them. So be sure to subscribe and click that little bell so you know when they come out. Now, I promised you my biggest trick that's going to save you all the time in the world. This will save you so much time. They're called templates. Templates that you can call up again and again and again. Not just timelines, but imagine, let's say you're going to start a project and you know you're going to have, say, 3 Instagram posts, 2 Facebook posts, 5 TikTok posts, and you want all of that to be taken care of in a heartbeat. Well, guess what? You can start off a project and have all those timelines preloaded. Have all of that ready to go. It kind of acts as a checklist as well. You can see, I've done my main video, I've done my 2 here, I've done my 3. Okay, now I just have a couple more TikToks to go. You use them as a checklist. Whatever's empty, you know, you still have to produce. You also have all of your audio presets and all of your color grading, and anything that you need to change is already preloaded. Presets, let's say compression. Let's say you're going to use some compression on the audio track, all right? There are several variables when it comes to compression. But if you're the one doing the voiceover again and again and again, you're pretty much going to be within this range every time. You might not nail those settings, but once you find your settings for your voice, save those. That is now a preset. You can take that compressor, drop it into your audio track that you know is going to be A1 because you're the one who's doing all the talking, and save that to your template. Then when it comes time to edit your brand new piece of content, you might need to make some fine-tuning adjustments, but you're already in the ballpark when it comes to compression for your voice. Same thing goes with your intro and outro. They can be pre-produced pieces, or you can have the individual elements, whichever way you like to do it. Some people like the entire intro completely and totally pre-produced with music and sound effects and the video, the flash video that goes with it, and then just drop it in as one piece. I do some podcasts where I personally like to have all the elements. That way I can do some fine tuning with the timing or something like that. And all I have to do is add my new content, the podcast intro and the podcast content. Move it around, cut my flubs, and I'm done. My intro and my outro are already there and in place. Then when I start my promotional stuff, I copy what I need, drop it on the first Instagram timeline. Copy what I need, drop it on the second Instagram timeline. Copy what I need, drop it into the TikTok timeline. It just keeps going. You've got everything laid out. You've got your intros ready to go. So only the new information that's going into this episode, that's the only thing you need to worry about. And then a little tweak here and there, make sure it's all lined up. That's it, you're done. Your content creation for this particular episode is taken care of. One recording, one editing, and then just copy, paste, copy, paste. Yeah, a little bit of adjustment, but you're not starting from scratch. Oh my gosh, what a time saver. Presets and templates. They will save you all the time in the world. So yes, using DaVinci Resolve for YouTube videos is a great way to go. Another thing you can do, especially when it comes to your YouTube channel, do yourself a favor. A friend of mine, Nate Woodbury, wrote a book. This book, as a matter of fact, A Hero's Guide to Influence on YouTube. This is going to be your main guide when it comes to starting your business YouTube channel for your business. Start here. This covers everything from content creation all the way to uploading, from cameras and gear all the way to topic selection. Everything is covered in this book, how to connect with your audience and how to monetize as quickly as possible. Get a copy down below. I've got a link down below. It's not an affiliate link because there's no money to be made. You're going to pay shipping and printing costs, and that's it. It's quite the book. They had to include printing costs, but it will get you up and running, and it will be always within reach. Once you've read it, it'll always be within reach. You're going to refer to it over and over again. This is the book you need to get your YouTube channel up and running. So get yours by clicking the link below. Did this help? I hope it did. I'm Nic Natarella. Thank you for watching.